I seen Venom before. Hello. So I'm on YT. Oh no. So you said, what's your favorite NFL team? So to make a long story short about that, I had a favorite NFL team. Not to sound too like practical or basic, because it might sound basic, but oh no, I don't know what happened. Sorry, I don't know what happened. But not to sound too basic, but my favorite team was the Steelers until, they played the Cardinals. That was back when I had watched football. Ain't that? Yeah, that was way back when I used to watch football. So, yeah. If that tells you anything, I'm not really the football, sports kind of person. I'm just not. No offense to whoever watches it, but I'm just not that type of girl. Now, for some reason, when I'm in the gym, it makes me work harder. Like, I love to watch a game while I'm at the gym. I love to go to like a little, courtside game. Because it's just it's a nice atmosphere. I love to watch a game during the holidays. All the Can you give me a cracker? The Cowboys. That was my uncle's favorite team. Yep, that was my uncle's favorite team. Okay, get on up out of here and go put your lip balm on. You see how they like to do? They like to come and just lip balm. Okay, well, you gotta have some in your room on your in that little bowl, that catch-all bowl that I have. Oh, yeah. Hi, y'all. So I just wanted to check in with y'all for today. Today has been a very long day. Started at the crack of dawn. Son was not feeling well. And it calls for things to be a little chaotic. Okay, go play over there. I'm on the live. You know how I feel about that. And I was appointed and addressed with, and I got a package. But I was appointed and addressed with, at the top of my day, peace. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And if y'all know, I am trying to be, I'm not going to say trying to. I am the embodiment of that. See, you see how my body read the lack of faith within that, because I couldn't even say it right. And so, like I said, I got addressed with that at the top of the hour, and it was a lot. It was a lot for me. I'm thinking Practical Monday. I'm going to start my Monday off. I'm going to go and, go to work. I'm going to be cool. It's going to be like a typical Monday. Then I got addressed with, what is peace for you? How does the embodiment of peace show up within your body? And so right off the bat, we're going to start off, and we're going to say, and we're going to state with each other that you have to embody peace. We have to understand, y'all. Listen, peace, and sorry, I was rolling around with my son when he started to feel better. But peace, y'all, is not a destination. Peace is not a destination. Peace is a heart posture. Your peace is a heart posture. Can you say that with me? Your peace is a heart posture. Please say that with me. And so when you get opportunities to show up and embody that, girl me please. When you have the opportunity to embody peace, you have to take it. You have to take it. Because every single day, you're going to get addressed with that. Like it or not. But that's what's going to go on. When you decide that you want to live a life of abundance, of prosperity, of, you know, just fortitude overall, you have to decide a lot of things you have to come into agreement with. And so I was on a coaching call this morning, and I didn't have, like, my mind scattered, right? Son not feeling well. I'm also on the YT as well. So if y'all don't mind to hop over there and go subscribe, definitely would appreciate that. But I got the opportunity to embody peace this morning, and thank you so much. Just wanted to stop in and say you're doing amazing. Happiness and blessings in 2026. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm trying, and I know, you know, it doesn't seem like that can be enough at times. It doesn't. Especially when you do have to remind yourself to embody peace. So thank you. I really appreciate the likes. I thank you so much for the gifts. And so I realized, and I had to take a good look at myself, that things like this are great, right? You know, dating is cool. Buying things, shopping and stuff like that, cool. But when you get opportunities to really take a look within, and you get appointed with these opportunities to present yourself as peace, as grace, you understand what really matters for yourself in life. Peace is not a destination. It's not this thing that I'm steady striving for and reaching for all the time, trying to become. Peace is within. Peace is within. And so I want us to get so serious about that on this year, because life is so much more than just possessions. It's so much more than just the work that we're doing on the outside. Life is about the things that you can really hold on to within. Somebody sidebar. Teach me how to do like moderators and stuff like that on YT, because the comments on YT can get a little different. The audience on YT is strange. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even bicker about that. The audience is a little weird. Y'all be saying some odd things. Okay, it says message refracted. I hope so, baby. You can't even see my eyebrows, but what in the world y'all talking about? So, I'm going to get back into my little speech, because y'all know how we do on the TikTok. Okay, see, y'all new over here, but over on the TikTok, we get to it. So, y'all might want to tighten up, because I'm going to be putting belt to over on YT. Okay, so, I got this package from pharmacy. And I'm so excited for that. I am excited because I realized that, like I said, peace is heart posture from within, right? But sometimes we need a little band-aid, a little something, something, you know, to keep us motivated, to get stuff going, to jumpstart things. So, what is love? Baby, no. I'm so excited. Okay, so these look like these are gonna be some things for the morning. I got some Aloe Glow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm so excited for that because I'm starting off this year on a very good and high note. Y'all, if y'all know, maybe I should be transparent and like honest about this, but a lot of things have sobered up for me, to say the least. So yeah, I'm excited for that because I feel like I get to celebrate authentically and I get to be more conscious and aware. So yeah, I don't want a lot of outside noise just disturbing my peace. Like I said, the type of morning that I had with my little one, and it just was tough. It was tough, and it made me really consider a lot of things moving forward for myself. It really did. Another thing that I have, because being a parent, I wonder if these are caffeinated, but this is called Ready in Mind. So it has choline, L-theanine, which I know that that's good for relaxation and to help you sleep, and alpha GPC. So I'm excited for this. It's a 60 count. So let's see. Recommended dosage is 2 gummies. And this looks cool. Child, I might. Y'all trying to hide them from me? I'm excited. I hope these are not caffeinated, because if they are, I don't see nothing about no caffeine. I'm about to take one. I'm about to take one. Okay, so they kind of smell. They smell good. Okay. Let's see, because we're about to get ready to have Bible study. So this is the chili and paprika balsam massage gel. I've heard people putting this on their chin, people putting this on just like their stomach and all of that. So I'm excited for that too. It says it has menthol, chili, ginger, all the things. Oh, I could kind of smell it outside of it. Okay. So yeah, it's just I'm on a different spectrum. So that was my stuff from pharmacy, if y'all can see that. If y'all can see that. I'm just excited. Another thing that I'll be getting is this, but I was gonna get it from pharmacy. This is a mushroom coffee. But they didn't have it in stock, and I heard that it was really good, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, so back to what we was talking about. I am allowing for peace to be reformatted into my life. Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining the live. And I had to come into agreement with that, and I had to understand what that would look like in my life. And when you deal with the weight of a lot of things, when you deal with having to have a certain amount of courage, and you have to present that into the world, and you have to really stand on that, because it's not just about becoming, it's about authenticity. And so one thing that my coach had said earlier today was when you make a prayer to be realigned with your soul, in a way that can be a very dangerous prayer. And I do believe that. I do. I think one of the most dangerous things that I've ever came into agreement with was when I asked God, I said, God, please show me me. That prayer, oh, it went down. It went down. After I said that, y'all, God, show me me. Life was never the same after that. And what I need for y'all to get and to understand is that no matter what the obstacles are going to be in life, you are left alone with yourself. You can consider that and think about that as being some type of consequence, or you can just step authentically into alignment and within for yourself. So you're gonna have these opportunities that present themselves, and you're gonna have to say, this don't align. If I'm not gonna stand this in a relationship, if I'm not gonna stand this from a job, from family members, then why on earth will I keep myself in a different mind frame to not be able to withhold or really take it in, so that way I can have opportunity for a better and bigger change. And so these moments, I'm like, I'm carrying my cross in a different kind of way. I'm carrying my cross in a different way. And I realized that the best and the most sacred, the most peaceful relationship that I could ever have is the one within. If y'all get that, y'all definitely need to just take some time for yourself and say, this relationship within is the one that's going to be able to sustain through all times. All times. And yeah, y'all, I really wanted to start off on that note, on a really good note, because I feel like now it's just the time for us to present. Excuse me. But now, thank you, I appreciate that. Now it's a different time, it's a different season. It is a different time and it's a different season. Let me try to get, I don't want y'all to see the little debacle that I got going on. Oh, child. I need to get this. Wait, is it right here? Lord knows I be needing support. Yeah, I was so happy though. Like, the day had turned around and literally hugged my son, and we just fell out on the floor, rolling around. It was so nice. It was so nice. I was so grateful for that moment, because today was a little scary. Today was a little scary. Sit here. Oh. Oh, hope y'all day is going good. I hope that y'all had a good start to y'all week. I know I'm definitely doing what I can to just be, be okay, be cool. My hair, I need to get a brush, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, I hope y'all got a good start to y'all week. So I wanted to start off. Let me see. I think that is Psalms. Hold on. Okay, it's Psalms 30. I wanted to start off with that. And it was something that I needed this morning. It's just like a clear breakdown. A clear breakdown. It needed. Oh, thank you. I love you.
Some cake.
Oh. You see how they do? Do you see how they do? They be halfway feeling a little bit better. Cake after the day that we just had.
Where did the cereal go?
Cereal? Child, I'm not gonna be here for long. Cause I'm gonna have to make like some dinner so he can just get it right. Going around, live spreading positivity.
Here we go.
I don't want this.
Like it?
You could go get you a yogurt.
Huh?
Go get a yogurt.
Okay.
Take that to the kitchen. Going around live spreading positivity. You are beautiful. Never give up hope. You have a great day. Thank you so much. You too. God is so good. God is so good. So let me get into that real quick. I was gonna make some tea, but I don't want to hold y'all for long. And baby, you're Dannon. You're Dannon, not that one. The Dannon. With the cars and the dogs. He be watching something. I don't know what he be watching. Also, I just want to give a moment of reverence to the God that we serve. If we can just have a moment, just a peace and clarity of just giving thanks to the God that we serve. No matter what, God, you don't take your hand off of your kids. And so, God, I thank you. Because even in my moments of doubt and worry and frustration, the moments that I need clarity and understanding, the moments that I need to be honest and authentic with my highest self, God, you take me and you cover me, and you cover my son, you cover my house. God, you are never tired of reminding me of how much you love me, how much you cover me, how much you protect me, how much you continuously sow into me. God, please show me, God, that my authentic and most highest self is one who could be, not only could be, but the one who is. God, you said I am. I am. So not just the one who can, not just the one who's capable of, because you gave me that vision the day that I was born, but the one who is the embodiment of peace, the embodiment of you, the embodiment of unconditional love. And so, God, I thank you so much, and in Jesus' name I pray, amen. If y'all don't do nothing else, make sure that y'all are the embodiment of peace. Peace is not a destination. Peace is not a destination. Peace is not outside of you. Peace is within, okay? Peace is within. And so I skimmed over top of Psalms 29, and it just, very briefly, I mean, it's short anyways, but very briefly, it just says, the voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord over many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. Hold on, y'all, real quick, okay? Oh, my gosh. Honey, I'm going to need for you to pay attention and stop being rude, okay? Get to Danny, like how you usually do, and go on to your room and play and be quiet. Hush. Hey. Hush. Nobody want to hear all that. You being rude. Be quiet. Play. And we're going to eat some dinner. We're not eating junk food. I don't even understand where you got the idea that you're going to sit up and eat some cereal at this time of the evening. I don't get it. Pretty soon here I'm going to get off of YT. And I need to go get my tea. And we're going to be here because I kind of feel like this type of message is coming on. Is that we need a focused and concise message. And I want to give that to y'all. And I want to be obedient. I feel a tug on my spirit right now to make sure that happens. So, yeah. If it don't happen right now, I will be back on. I would be on at, I would say, 7 o'clock. At least 7 o'clock will give me a decent amount of time. I think I might have a coaching call at 7. But, hold on. Hold on, I don't want to time y'all out, but I just want to make sure. I'm not 100%. But hey, okay. Look, if we can't make it back on at 7, I can't stick around. I will let y'all know, and then we will definitely, reschedule from there. But I'm going to be back at 7 o'clock, okay? But I just want to get into this. And y'all on YT, I just let everyone know that I'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight. We could touch base, and then from there we could see what's going on. So, Psalm 30. It says that this is a Psalm of David. So this is stating, well, I'll get to it. We'll get to it because we know, right? So it says, I will extol you, O Lord, for you have drawn me up and have not let my foes rejoice over me. O Lord, my God, I cried to you for help, and you have healed me. O Lord, you have brought up my soul from Sheol. You restore me to life among those who go down to the pit. Sing praises to the Lord, O you, his saints, and give thanks to his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, and his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes in the morning. As for me, I said in my prosperity, I shall never be moved. By your favor, O Lord, you made my mountain stand strong. You hid your face, I was dismayed. To you, O Lord, I cry, and to the Lord I plead for mercy. What profit is there in my death if I go down to the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will it tell of your faithfulness? Hear, O Lord, and be merciful to me. O Lord, be my helper. You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me in gladness, that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. O Lord, my God, I will give thanks to you forever. So that, it always get me. It always get me, because I just get down on myself. And like I said, oftentimes I think, like, you know what? Peace is something that I have to keep striving for. Peace is something that I feel like it might very much so stand outside of me. Peace is always just this destination that I get to live very shortly. And so I have to understand to allow for every day to really handle itself. Like I said, when I woke up this morning, I had no inclination that my day was going to turn and go the way that it has gone. I had no inclination that God was going to tell me, hop up on the live right now and just be obedient. But it's someone here that needs to hear this. And so please do not think that peace is this destination outside of yourself. Peace is so much within you. You are the embodiment of peace. And you have a God that will never fail you. You have a God that is continuously loving you. You have a God that's not going to give up on you. So don't think for 1 second that peace is outside of you and that peace will not be obtained ever. Even if you have those pockets of joy. And yes, we know that in life we have circumstances unpredictable. We have unpredictable circumstances. But as long as we stay true to the core of our being, and we understand that peace is really not outside of me, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay? And so I just want y'all to understand that. And I want y'all to have clarity for the rest of this day. Live in your light. Live in your purpose. But in order for you to be the embodiment of peace, you're going to have to understand, no matter the circumstance, no matter the environment, that what is inside of you, what you decide to come into agreement with, nothing can be taken from you. Okay? I cannot be moved. But what happens is that the things that are within me that can be shaken, they will be shaken. But I am so glad that God has given me the authority, the power to take hold, to be above the things of this world. I'm so glad for that. I'm so glad for that. And so, yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much. And I want y'all to understand that this is the way that you walk. You walk in boldness, authority, and confidence. We taking this year by force. I don't know if y'all heard that, and I don't want to say it wrong, But people were saying this is the year of the fire horse, I think. 2025 was the year of shedding. And I'm only repeating this is because it definitely resonated. I didn't feel necessarily hurt from last year. I felt hurt. Don't get me wrong. I've been hurt from last year. But I felt a different thing just coming away from me. Being shaken off of me, so to speak. And so we lean into that, and we lean into that power that we know that we do have authority above the things of this world. Not because I said so, but because the Lord sent his son before me and said and stated and identified as I am. I am just an image of the Lord. Okay? You have to adjust and atone the things around you to be able to reflect you. You have authority above those things, above the circumstance. And now some circumstances, y'all, no, we don't have an answer for it. No, we don't know. No, it couldn't have been predicted. But you don't stay stuck at where you've been hurt at. More than anything, I want you to get serious about the agreements that you make. Because that's going to be... Listen, y'all. From this point forward, and it hurt to say this, but it comes into alignment with that prayer. Is that when you tell God and you ask God, show me, when you say, God, please align me to my soul, to my authentic purpose, and you're moving in authenticity, when you're moving in authenticity, yeah. Everything that you do from this point forward is going to present to you to be the embodiment of the things that you know and that you believe about yourself. The book say you going to be tested. You're going to be tested. But as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you can't be moved. Take reign, take your authority by force. Okay? Take it by force. So that means, look, if you don't do nothing else, you better take a stand for yourself. If you don't do nothing else, you better have a belief about yourself. And you have to make sure that it's aligned with the will of God. You have to. Because this is how you're going to receive the abundance. And I'm not talking about this destination of where you considering the abundance as being riches or something like that that's outside of you. I'm talking about the abundance of the heart, the mind, the spirit. Because as you do continue on to shed the things of old, I'm telling you, your taste is going to change. The things that you want, the things that you've been hoping for, wishing for, that's going to change. You stop reaching for the things that might taste good at first, but you start thinking and you start wishing and you start considering the things that's going to keep you satiated. We are on a journey to be whole. Not to be healed, but to be whole. And that's why I think this narrative, this messaging of peace is outside of you, where that's coming from. Peace is not outside of you. It's within. So acknowledge your journey to become whole, and you let anything, any principality that's coming up against you, you let it know that I have reign over the circumstance, over the situation. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Even if God is going to sit me at a table in the presence of my enemies, and I realize that the biggest enemy of all is the mirror that's sitting at the other end of the table. I have reign over that. The enemy. Change your belief systems. Change your focus. Get clarity. Move with attention. Move with purpose. Move with understanding. Because I'm telling you, when you make certain prayers to God, God be like, okay, let's do it. But don't think that you're just going to get presented with this opportunity and you're not going to have to sacrifice something. And we have to use the intensity of the word sacrifice, because you have to know that this might hurt a little bit. This might sting a little bit. You're going to be thrown out of your norm. It's not going to feel familiar. You have to understand that. And so sacrifice, because you were bought with a cost. You were bought with a cost. And God is saying that you ain't cheap. You ain't cheap, baby. So you might want to step into alignment, into purpose, into fulfillment, into the abundance that's already yours. You might want to step into your territory. You might want to step into authenticity. I know I keep getting tripped up over that. But I think that might be something that's tied into an old heart posture. Thinking that authenticity is beyond me. Y'all better pay attention to the slightest things and attack it. So what am I going to do after this? After I get my son situated? After I get off of this live here? I'm going to say authenticity, 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 authenticity until it becomes familiar. Get reacquainted with yourself. Because the things are old. They will not prevail. They will not prevail. One of the things, sidebar, that I like to do, and I hope my dad don't mind me sharing this message with y'all, but I feel like it's so powerful. My dad had an issue with dyslexia. And he said, you know what? How I could get really focused. And now, don't get me wrong. Don't get him wrong. A lot of dyslexic people, numbers, that's their realm. That's their thing right there. A lot of people don't, But he said to get reacquainted, to get bolder into his speech, and just to feel more confident in reading and speaking, he read the Bible. What is greater than that, to know and learn the authentic truth, to know and learn the language of the Lord? I have that. I'm telling y'all, it's something about reading the Bible that it's like a tablet on the inside of you that it's written on the heart. It's written on the heart. So if you need to come into alignment better with authentic truth and purpose about yourself, I would say read John, read Psalms. Of course, you got to go into, Chronicles. Of course, you got to go into Samuel. Of course, you got to go into Kings. But read Psalms, read the Proverbs. Proverbs is going to be a little... So if you're ready to get real about yourself and make some changes and to stand in that mirror 10 toes down. Okay? If you're ready to say, you know what? I need more than just, to assess these atomic habits. I need to see myself for real. Then go ahead and read the Proverbs. But, yeah, y'all. That's what I got for us. I'm going to do some Bible study as well. Because like I said, God has told me today, you need to be on this live. You need to be on this live. But I'm going to make sure that the baby is fed. And I'm going to make sure until my baby is born. Okay. I'm going to drink some tea. I'm going to do some Bible study. I got to catch up on some work. And yeah. I gotta, get the medicine and all of that situated. So I thank y'all so much for allowing for me to hop on here real quick and to share some of the things that I was going through today. Because, today was a day. But we are right. Everything's okay. Everything will be okay. And we're just going to take rain. And we're going to refocus and realign. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all at 7 Eastern Standard Time. This will be also posted on the YT. Because I am trying to record simultaneously. But I thank you so much. And thank you so much, self-love. I really, really appreciate you. And it feels very, not reassuring, not solace, it's such a level of respect and just, not grace. I'll come back at 7 with the word, even if I'll just shoot you a message. But it's such a high level of just respect and honor. When you see the transitions of people just growing up and all of that, it brings things to home for me. Long story short, I done lost a lot of people. So I just be so excited just to see people along their journey and their way and just to share that. So I really appreciate your support. And I really, really thank you so much for just you being authentically you and showing up, for real, showing up. You have always been self-love awareness. Yes, me too, growth. Yes, it's growth. It's the growth for me. It's the growth for me. Hey, yes, it's the growth for me. So I love y'all so much. And y'all stay hydrated. Stay blessed. Age. Yes, and wisdom. So, yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all at 7. It's currently 5 p.m. And, I'll see y'all in a bit. All right. Bye.